Hi, I'm Rick Lau, registered architect and master planning specialist with Horse Construction. I'm here with Pastor Tim Weislein with Church of God of Landisville, and we just wanted to ask Tim some questions of how their church is dealing with this pandemic and how they've overcome certain issues. And if you could say just briefly, back in March when COVID first hit, of how your church reacted to going from face-to-face to going online.
Yeah, so we're a small congregation, about 150 members. We closed down on March 15th on a Sunday, and March 14th was a Saturday. Two of my staff members and I came over to the church, and we watched a 2-hour webinar on how to get your church online, because we didn't have a website at that point. We didn't have any capabilities of going online with any kind of worship. Taught ourselves what to do. We had to get a pretty inexpensive license to be able to be online using lyrics and songs. We met in this room on a Sunday morning with nobody here and set up a couple iPhones. Our scaled down band came together, and basically we just did the service as though we were doing it live, and then used Facebook Live to go live that first couple Sundays. Behind the scenes, we didn't have an up-to-date website at all, so our admin was working behind the scenes to ramp up our website, and so we had our new website up and running in about 2 weeks, and that was pretty inexpensive. We needed another 2 to 3 weeks to go to online giving, which that took a little time to figure out. Because we weren't taking offerings, nobody was in the room. That's kind of how we got started.
Okay.
And then transitioned early in May to pre-recorded services. And we've since invested in some cheap video cameras, literally $250 for a digital video camera. And then I record my sermon sometime throughout the week, somewhere else in the building. And then our worship director, he taught himself how to edit video online, and he puts the service together, and then we upload it to our website and to our Facebook page. We were completely an in-person church, collecting offering the old-fashioned way, and so we had to scramble to be able to not only to minister to our own people, but we flipped the switch in our minds thinking, now we've got a chance to reach the mission field, which is our neighborhood and our community, because everybody now is stuck in their houses.
Right.
So we could be a choice that they could choose online to worship with us. So every Sunday through the pandemic, through March into late June, we were worshiping somewhere between 300 and 400 people online, and then reaching another 1,000 people by people who were sharing the video.
That's awesome.
And then when we went to online giving, our giving didn't dip, our giving went up, because there were new people watching.
Right.
And then our members were sending in their envelopes through the mail and checks. And so, yeah, so that's actually been a huge blessing.
So to briefly expand on that, now that you are back in person on worshiping in the sanctuary, how is that going? Any obstacles that you overcame in that journey?
Yeah, we're faced with some challenges here, probably like any church. And we started back the first Sunday in July. Worshiping in the sanctuary with masks to a limited number of seats. About mid-August, we allowed people to take off their masks when they got situated here. We've been challenged because people want to sing, they want to pass the offering plate. So basically everything is sort of stationary. You come in, you drop off your offering in a basket, you pick up a prayer card, you fill it out, you drop that in another basket. We sing, but we don't stand to sing. Sometimes we've been wearing masks to sing. So those have been some of the challenges. And then the other challenge is how do we keep online going while we continue to do it in person, because we don't want to give up maybe the inroads that we've made in the mission field.
Right.
So there's just been some challenges with timing, and of course the pressure to give up online. People are saying, well, just cut that out. Well, no, because now we've connected with a lot of folks.
Right.
And so we're in knee deep in that challenge right now.
Right.
And I don't know that we have any answers, but we're starting to think about live streaming.
Okay.
So that would be kind of the next step.
You're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, Pastor Tim, for sharing your journey with us. We appreciate all your work in the kingdom.
Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.